This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what you need to know today. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said today he is convinced that the matter of Armenia's existence will be solved by the border delimitation process. He told a meeting of his civil contract party that he recognizes what a painful issue it is. Referring to the painstaking process which sometimes leaves a house or transport link on the other side of the border, he stated, "We are not solving the issue of a house, a village, a road, but we are solving the issue of the existence of the Republic of Armenia in the coming decades, and we will solve that issue. We have no other option." Pashinyan said this is the mission of the Civil Contract Party. As of yesterday, 20 posts have been installed on the border of Armenia and Azerbaijan along the northeastern Tavush region as part of coordinate adjustment works carried out by teams from both countries. The Armenian government sees the mutual recognition of both countries' territorial integrity along determined lines as an important step in preventing future aggression. Critics point out so far, the only agreement has been at the expense of territory held by Armenian forces, while Azerbaijan hangs on to swaths of Armenian land. Armenia is in favor of Kazakhstan's proposal to host normalization talks with Azerbaijan at the level of foreign ministers. The Armenian Foreign Ministry's spokesperson Ani Badalyan confirmed this to CivilNet today, and that a date for the possible meeting will be announced as soon as it is determined. President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan has already confirmed Baku's agreement to attend the meeting as well. This comes a week after Kazakhstan's President Tokayev paid a visit to Yerevan, during which he expressed his country's readiness to provide a platform for normalization talks. The U.S. State Department assessed this week in its annual report on each country's human rights practices that Armenia faces significant issues, with credible reports of torture or degrading treatment by the government. Other issues cited include arbitrary arrest or detention, serious problems with the independence of the judiciary, arbitrary interference with privacy, and crimes involving violence or threats targeting LGBTQ individuals. The report accused the government of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan of only taking limited credible steps to investigate and punish alleged human rights abuses by former and sitting government officials and law enforcement authorities. It also referenced the extent of non-combat deaths in the armed forces, saying law enforcement bodies have failed to conduct credible investigations into those deaths. In addition, it noted the local NGO community expressed concerns about a notable increase in reports that members of the security forces tortured or abused individuals in their custody with impunity. American companies are involved in technical and economic studies for the construction of a new nuclear power plant in Armenia, confirmed an Armenian official today to Armen Press. Deputy Infrastructure Minister Hagop Vardanyan said various approaches are being considered and did not feel it appropriate to publicize the direction and scope of possible cooperation with the U.S. at this stage. Earlier this month, the U.S. announced it is ready to support Armenia in the development of its nuclear power generation. Russia has long been Armenia's primary partner in nuclear power through its state agency Rosatom, which supplies Armenia with nuclear fuel and is carrying out modernization works on the existing Metsamor nuclear plant to keep it running through 2036. Vardanyan stated Armenia's cooperation with Russia in the nuclear power field is ongoing, and that cooperation with one state should not be considered to the detriment of another. Armenia has already been exploring constructing a Russian-designed nuclear plant, but has recently stated it might prefer a smaller American modular nuclear reactor instead. Check out our interview with British comedian Kev Oron, who joined us to share his insights as an Armenian in the diaspora. During a wide-ranging conversation, Oron offers his perspectives on the genocide, cultivating Armenian pride, changing negative mindsets, and creating a compelling narrative to empower the nation. Find a link in the video description. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.